Computer can be classified into two major categories: hardware and software. The physical parts of computer, which we can see or touch or feel, are known as hardware. For example, keyboard, mouse, monitor, the CPU box itself, all the card and other parts fitted into the CPU box, the interconnecting cables, connectors, all these are categorized as hardware. The program and data which is stored or copied by the user and stored onto the hard disk drive or CD drive, CD media or pen drive of the computer is known as software. Please note that the hard disk itself is the hardware part, and any program, data, or game or song which you have copied from somewhere, or any file which you have typed in and stored into the hard disk drive is the software part. To assemble a computer, you need to interconnect uh, various parts and fit into the cabinet. To do so, the very first thing you have to do is to plan a hardware specification or hardware configuration to suit the requirement of the user and the budget of the user. The key component in planning the configuration of hardware configuration of the computer is the microprocessor, and it is the cost deciding factor also. Here it is advisable that you suggest your client to be as near as possible to the latest configuration available in the market, because the computer market is very volatile type of market. It gets updated very frequently, and by choosing some older configuration, your computer may got obsolete very soon. After selection of microprocessor, the other parts such as motherboard, RAM, hard disk drive, CD or DVD drive as required, keyboard, mouse, monitor are selected. Uh, all these devices come with different type of connectors, also known as interfaces, and different specification and storage capacity. Selection of good quality and sufficient wattage power supply is also an key issue. By choosing improper power supply, it may lead to frequent hardware breakdown of the computer. While purchasing various hardware parts, uh, you also have to take care of warranty period and after sale service conditions, because different manufacturer offer different period of warranty. Sometimes the product you are purchasing may not have after sale service center near you. So all these points are also to be taken care while purchasing the spare parts. While handling or working with computer hardware part, You should also take care of the anti-static conditions, because static charge on our body may damage the sensitive hardware parts on various devices. It is advisable that you must wear anti-static wristband while working with computer hardware parts. In exceptional cases, when you do not have an anti-static wristband, you can also work with barefooted to avoid the risk of static charge. Now, after the computer is assembled or it was pre-assembled, you need to configure it for various parameters. For example, a date and time setting for the computer, the type of drives, maybe a hard disk drive or CD-ROM drive connected in the computer, the booting sequence of the computer, the password protection at the time of booting of the computer. All these parameters you have to configure as per your requirement. Sometime it is customized type of settings. To do all this, a small utility program is preloaded in the ROM of the motherboard and is provided by the manufacturer of the motherboard. Now, when you are done with the configuration part of it, you need to install operating system and other application softwares as required by the user. It may be a Microsoft operating system, any flavor of Microsoft operating system, for example, Windows XP or Windows 7 or Windows 8, or maybe Linux or any other operating system. Any software you install, it comes with some user manual or instruction sheet which guides you what are the minimum hardware requirement for that particular software, and what are the installation procedure for that particular software. Although most of the time the installation procedures are self-explanatory, as you start installing, you get some help or other instruction on the screen which guides you to proceed further. But the legal point here to be noted is that using, selling, purchasing, copying of unlicensed and pirated software is a crime under Copyright Act. Strictly avoid to not to be a party to the piracy, and also advise your client to use licensed and legal softwares. If the computer is non-functional or is not working properly after completion of the assembling and installation, it may be a software problem or it may also be a hardware issue. You have to diagnose whether the problem is due to software part or it is an hardware issue. The software problem can be resolved by reinstalling the software itself. Suppose in your computer you find that a video player software is not working, and at first you can uninstall the program and reinstall it. Most of the time it may resolve the problem. And if you feel that or if you guess that it is a hardware issue, that particular hardware module may be replaced to confirm that the fault is in a particular hardware module. Later on, if possible, that hardware module can be repaired for a component level repair. Although practically it is seen that the repair is at most of the time limited to replacement of the faulty module, because due to manufacturing technology and non-availability of components, sometimes it is not possible to actually component level repair the hardware devices. To do all this, if you have a formal training in computer hardware or related field, it is good. Otherwise, you can learn all these skills by attending some short-term job-oriented training programs being run by various government and private sector organizations. You can find many of these type of institutes in your city also.